The value of fossil fuel reserves in Latin America and the Caribbean is equivalent to almost 4 times the gross domestic product of the entire region. And it is estimated that this would be enough to pay the region's external debt almost tenfold. Taking into account, this is without factoring in reserves of metals and minerals in the region. Evolving Energy this week focuses on the importance of the extractive industries in the region's transition to a sustainable future. Here's more.
An extractive industry is any process such as mining, drilling, or the removal of any mineral, metal, liquid, or gas from the earth. The Inter-American Development Bank's country representative, Julian Belgrade, says the importance of this sector in the Latin American Caribbean region should not be underestimated.
The extractive industries are crucial to economic growth here in Latin America and the Caribbean. In 2023 alone, the hydrocarbon sector contributed approximately 4% of GDP, while mining represented 0.5%. As the leading global source of metals and a significant supplier of hydrocarbons, the economic stability of our region hinges on these sectors.
Mr. Belgrade was addressing the opening ceremony in a 4-day symposium on fulfilling extractive industries' transparency initiative practices in the region.
Where the wealthiest 10% earn 12 times more than the poorest. The shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources is poised to reshape our economies profoundly, potentially affecting over $3,000 billion in oil royalties and numerous jobs.
Mr. Belgrade pointed to evidence that the IDB supports the region's evolution to sustainable energy.
Our commitment to leading this transition is underscored by our over $1.5 billion invested in renewable energy projects, such as solar, wind, and hydro across mainly Brazil and Chile. These projects are essential to diversifying our energy sources and securing a sustainable future.
The IDB executive notes about 19% of international bribery cases are linked to the extractive sector, and regional surveys from 2019 underscore a growing public concern.
In response, the IDB established a $490 million transparency trust fund, providing essential tools for monitoring mining and energy activities across countries such as Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and Panama.
Mr. Belgrade shared a figure which illustrates the impact inefficient and corrupt practices has on the sector.
This initiative has been crucial in bolstering sector integrity and enhancing our strategic responses to these challenges. Building on these efforts, the region also faces the critical task of enhancing public investment transparency. Public investment is vital to economic growth, yet inefficiencies in resource management can lead to significant losses of up to 30% of public funds across the Caribbean and Latin America.
The region's extractive sector is set to play a crucial role in the transition to a sustainable energy future. I am Terry Ann Brown Campbell, and this is Evolving Energy.